just a cool little fact about this book is, and how much it really impacted my book, is that the godfather of business coaching, who's no longer with us, Sir John Whitmore, he actually used to work with Timothy Galway. So they used to, very much do things around golf and around motor car racing. And then Sir John Whitmore became, really the guru of business coaching. And there's two things in the book that he used to define what coaching really is. And this is my whole philosophy on life, essentially. So number one is that the opponent within one's head is more formidable than the opponent down the other end of the court. And if a coach can help to reduce or remove internal obstacles, a natural ability will flow forth. Therefore, defining, this is the exact quote defining what coaching really is. Coaching is unlocking a person's potential to maximize their own performance. It's helping them learn rather than teaching them.
Yeah.
Now that quote there, literally from Sir John Whitmore, defining coaching, changed my life. And if you think about kinesthetic training aids, it's exactly that. It's unlocking the learning that lives within the person. It's asking the right question with the right kinesthetic tool at the right time. And of course, this was all, can you believe Sir John Whitmore, when I found out that he used to work with Timothy Galway, I was like, I talk about this in my corporate presentations all the time, including exactly the exercise that you just said. I did that yesterday for, Kitty Fire and Safety Security Company, about their strengths. And drawing upon each other to be able to do that. So yes. So, but why launch one book when you can launch two? No.
Yeah, that's it.
No, I just look, honestly, this is, I did this for fun, right? Because I don't have kids, but I have 7 nieces and nephews, and I worked with all of them building their coordination when they were young. And so this is a Dr. Seuss inspired rhyming book. What do I wear on my feet to play tennis? So the little character tries, it's like off to have coaching on the courts down the street, but oh no, I have nothing to wear on my feet, et cetera, et cetera. So tries on a net for a shoe, tries on a racket for a shoe. I think in that we've got a cone for a shoe. No. A cone won't do. And kids love saying no. They love saying no. And then tries on a bucket for a shoe. We've got a balloon for a shoe. And of course, we all know the best thing to wear on my foot is a shoe, or tennis shoe. We could even say that. And then we've got all different characters. So it's a coloring book at the back, like so. And after the coloring, if you scan either of these two, this is me on court with the little girl that I was talking about earlier, Harper. That's Harper and I doing the book on court. So showing parents coordination activities they can do with the kids. This is a little 3-year-old boy who still, his family is very close to mine. But I've got another, example of another coach doing the activities within the book and sort of adapting it a little bit, using the names of the kids. No, Harper. A racket won't do. And she loves saying, no, a racket won't do. Because, of course, they know the answer. Of course, they all know it's a shoe. But we do the whole activity, in socks. And then at the end, we put our shoes on. So, look, it's for, I say roughly sort of probably 3, 4, 5, 6 years of age is a great age bracket for the book.
Or you're an adult that loves children's books and just wants to bring out your inner child, which it would be me who's going to go get that book and read it whenever I'm feeling like I need a positive childlike boost. So
yeah, it's super fun. It's same with what makes a great coach. Interestingly, a friend of mine who's an amazing teacher, she wants to write what makes a great teacher. So she's now currently collating all the data. I like, what do I wear on my head to play baseball? Like, there's so many other little ways. Like, anyway, writing was an extreme challenge for me. So the fact that I have a book, or let alone two, is just, it's still, I have to pinch myself. Although it's still too soon, even though after a year, I don't think I'll be right. I won't be writing another one. I won't be one of those ones that has 5 books. I have the 1 book, and that's plenty for me. I'd much prefer to be out there actually impacting one-to-many in what I do now, which is helping corporate companies train their middle-level managers and leaders on how to be a coach in the workplace. I'm a coach at heart, and I love training others on. I've got the little tool belt here, clip on the little toolkit, and it's got all these amazing tools that you can use depending on what and they all relate to the book, of course. So for example, this one is the purpose statement, which relates to practice 3 in the book around purpose and having a purpose in everything we do. It's also one of the top 5 traits of what all champions have in common. They don't do anything without a purpose. So please don't buy a training aid and go, oh, I'll just experiment with this and experiment on yourself for sure, or your best friend, but have a purpose with why you're using it as well. I'm very passionate about that.
That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
Actually, let's take a look here. Couple places where you can get the book. So yeah, on Amazon, you can do the search for what makes a great coach with Emma Doyle. You can see great ratings. Awesome to see that. So that's
on Kindle Unlimited if anyone has.
That's on Kindle Unlimited as well.
Membership.
And it's an audio book as well. We just
that's right. Yeah, I got the Audible version. Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And then also we've got What Do I Wear on My Feet to Play Tennis? That's available as well on Amazon. And then
I think it's meant to be $15. I don't know why it says $3.60, but I'll have to go into the back end and check
77% off. You better act quick before price goes up.
But at the end of the day, $25 or $15. I mean, it's drop in the ocean. Is a couple of cups of coffee.
Yep. And then here, just some ways you can reach Emma. So for her corporate training, emmadoyle.com.au. And then also acecoach.com.au for more tennis related.
Yeah, I'm really proud of that, Billy. Can I just say I'm sponsored by On Court Off Court with this platform, which I'm so grateful for. But what I did during COVID, someone called me a hoarder because I had like 800 tennis videos on a USB stick, and they're like, you're just hoarding all your knowledge. And I was like, no, because the videos aren't perfect. And she's like, Emma, she threw my line back at me. Tennis doesn't reward, perfection. It rewards bravery. And so I said, okay, stuff it. So I actually spent COVID putting all my videos on the ACE site. And it's so great that to house almost all my years of doing tennis, because I'm not in it as much as what I used to be, into one place, thanks to On Court Off Court again. So grateful to be able to have these, a really cheap membership site. It's not even to try to make money. It's basically to help coaches and players and parents. There's so many courses in there. I think there's like 32 courses with, I don't even know how many videos, but they're not on a USB stick anymore. They're at acecoach.com.au. So thank you for sharing that.